You can still hear it. Okay, so that's a great question, Drag Me Out. Typically, a bath bomb is made up of citric acid and baking soda. You can actually use an oil, you can use water, you can use rubbing alcohol, whatever you need as a binding agent to hold those together. And then as it dries, it'll actually get hard. So that's typically what we use to bind. I do a combination of oil and witch hazel for mine, but most people, you can do it with just water. A little bit of distilled water is all you need. I had my mask because I need to actually sift these ingredients. Thank you guys for tapping the screen, inviting your followers and all that funny stuff. What'll happen when I put this mask on? People want to say, what in the world? I'm Jim. Okay, cool. It binds together. It binds it together. So I'm going to sift these ingredients, but because the powder is so fine, it actually makes me cough sometimes because it's so fine. Once I add the liquid to it, it will, it doesn't do that anymore, but it's airborne. When I start sifting it through, you're going to see all of that powder kind of come up. You guys have seen me do this a time or two. If you're not brand new, hello there. Welcome to the broadcast. I can't see your name. I see Drea and Miss Francis down there having a heart competition, but thank you for coming into the broadcast. If you guys are new, I was just on a moment ago, or maybe about a half hour ago, talking about coming back live so I can get started with these products that I need for February. And one of those products is bath bombs. I'm going to have 3 different bath bombs available. The 2 that we're doing today are orange and blue. That will actually end up being piped on the top. So it's not just a round bath bomb, but it's going to look like a dessert. A bath dessert is what we call it. I will be using my very fancy bath bomb machine. You don't need a fancy machine to make bath bombs. You can press them out by hand if you just have 2 shapes that can press together and hold the molds together. I probably shouldn't have poured all of that in there. Penny Jenkins, welcome to the broadcast. Very happy to have you here. And so one of them is going to be orange and white. The other one is going to be blue and white. But the primary color of the bath bomb is going to be the orange, and then the frosting is going to be the white. So when it drops into the tub, you're going to get like a rainbow, not even a rainbow, orange and white in your tub. And then one of them is going to be scented in Mango Madness. So you guys got me with the fruit scents on the earlier. I need to learn that because here in Los Angeles, I'll do good. Well, in the meantime and in between time, I do have an affiliate program on Natural Soap by Zakia. And if you provide my link for people and they purchase with your link, you actually get 15% of the sale. No holds barred, no customer service and all of that. And then once you start making your own, there you go. You got some built-in customers right there. But in the meantime, if you want to make money from bath bombs, head over to naturalsoapbyzakia.com and go to my affiliate or ambassador program. And if you go to the ambassador program, if you share that link out and people use it, you actually get credit for the sale, and 15% of that purchase price is PayPal to you. Just like that. All right, so if you're going to sift, don't do what I did. Good evening. This is very interesting. I love natural products. Well, this one isn't going to be 100% natural. Typically, the soap that I'm making is natural, but I will be using fragrance oil, which is not natural. And then I'm also using a colorant, which isn't natural either. But if this didn't have those 2 ingredients, then you could call this 100% natural. But it is handmade. It is definitely handmade. So here's a lesson that we're learning right now together. When you're sifting, don't pour all of your ingredients into the sifter, because it doesn't want to go down. I don't use goat's milk. You look like you work for the Colombians. Look at you. Look at you. My neighbor, I don't know how many of you have seen the movie Colombiana, My neighbor used to tell me all the time that if they were going to recast that movie.
You mean my neighbor who tapped on our house?
Yes. He could see me playing that character. Now, I absolutely love Zoe Saldana. If they ever make a documentary about Natural Soap by Zakia, that is who I would want to play me. I absolutely love her. That is my favorite actress. It's just something about her. She's very unique. That is one of my favorite movies as well. It's all about revenge in that one anyway. That's like my alter ego. You know how Beyonce has Sasha Fierce? Well, I got Colombiana. All right. All right, so we have most of our dry ingredients sifted, not all of them. I'm going to go ahead and add in our color as well as our oils and a little bit of the water. And I have added the color in this part so that it'll color our bath bomb mixture at the same time. Alexa. So that is a mix of baking soda, cornstarch, and Epsom salt. And because it likes to go airborne the way it does, is why I'm wearing this little facial mask. And it's also for the aesthetics of the live stream too. It kind of helps out for getting viewers to come. Viewers like you that just pop in because you see that. It helps to get people to come in, but it also helps to make sure that all those little particles don't end up in my lungs. And so that's what's in there. And then inside of here, I have sweet almond oil. I have some colorant in here as well. I also have some witch hazel. And I'm also going to have the fragrance, which is in that little container right there. And so this one is going to be our blue color. It's a really dark blue. And some people ask, well, why do you do it this way? Well, the citric acid is... Welcome, everyone. Thank you, Miss Francis. Where are all of you? Where are all of you from? So it starts out white, but it's Arkansas. I haven't had an Arkansas person in a while. Welcome to the broadcast. Oh, this blue is gorgeous. California and Georgia are here as well. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So we got at least 3 states represented, which is really cool. New Jersey. Wow. I must have had my head down for the rest of you telling me where you're from. Well, I'm very glad that you all have stopped in for a little bit of Soap Nation sensation. Arkansas, Chicago, United Kingdom. Cool. Look at this blue. Can you guys see that? And then it turns your water the same color, which is absolutely awesome. And then the frosting that's going to be in there is white, so it'll be a blue and white foam that comes up. Pretty, right? I love this color. And it's going to get even darker because I haven't even added the fragrance in yet, which is another liquid that's going to pull that color out even more. Yeah, I know. Spell check. Like, you try to type it really quickly and then it just does what it wants. And you're like, wait a minute. That's not... Ooh, that smells great. And we're using a honeydew melon. The black ones were really popular there for a while. Anyone got snow? No snow. I can't make a black bath bomb because around Halloween... They probably would do really well, but that just kind of blows my mind to see that. So that's the one color bath bomb that I will not do, but I have not done. Is the dry ingredients like 1 cup, more like 26 ounces? So more than 1 cup. More than 1 cup. All right, so we got that blue is freaking incredible. Now, we still have to add our citric acid. And again, I'm putting it through the sifter so that I don't have any chunks in my bath bomb. We got a new subscriber on YouTube. I wish I could see your name so I could shout you out. All of you that have subscribed on YouTube over the past week has been awesome. Thank you for doing that. if you're like, well, wait, you're on YouTube? Yes, I'm also on YouTube. Zakia Ringgold. There's her recipes and her books on Amazon. Yes, I have several recipes. Between all 3 of my books, you get about 30 recipes for making your own Bath and Body products. And so we're going to sift these through without getting it all over the table. And then I'll be able to take my mask off as soon as all of these ingredients are incorporated together. But if you want to make a basic bath bomb at home, you can start out with 8 ounces of baking soda and 4 ounces of citric acid and maybe about 2 tablespoons of distilled water. That's a basic recipe. Now, somebody mentioned you can get bath bombs in the dollar store, in Walmart, in TJ Maxx for like $2. Do you really want to sit in the tub with something that you just paid $2 for? What do you think those ingredients are in there? No shade, but shade. I do have a palm tree over my head as I'm saying that out loud. The same reason why toxic crap. Absolutely. Now, I can take this off because it's no longer going in my lungs because the wet has mixed with the dry. Not the same. It is not the same at all. And so it's the same thing with our handmade soap. All of the soap that I make is plant-based. It's vegan. And I choose those ingredients based on what it does for your skin. You're going to try. Somebody else has ordered. Thank you all so much. I think I have seen at least 7 of those orders come down. Thank you for ordering while we are live. Tomorrow is soap shipping Saturday. So you just ordered. Thank you. You'll be getting a bonus item in your order for placing that order while we are live. I ship every single Saturday, sometimes on Sunday, depending on what's going on in this neck of the woods. And so I appreciate it. Have you done any surprise bath bombs? I will be doing those when I move into my store in March. In a couple of weeks, I'll be able to say next month. I'll be moving into a physical store March the 1st, which is, look at this color. Kids are going to love this. How much for your bath bombs? My bath bombs are $5 a piece. Look at this blue. If you are having a bad day, do you guys see that? And I got to switch. Thanks for ordering online live. Thank you so much. If you are having a bad day and you go and you drop that, which is a steal, yes indeed, and you go to drop that, I got to switch my gloves again because it's piercing through. I'm going to have to cut my nails again because they're very bad for working. They're not good for my working environment. You drop this inside of the tub and that beautiful blue comes up, those bubbles come up, and the fragrance that comes from this, you just relax with I was going to say a bottle of wine, a glass of wine or 2, turn the lights off, light a candle, and that's your self-care for the whole new year. Zakia sends a bonus when ordering live. Thanks from hashtag so much more than so. All right. Can't get my hand in. My hands are watch Netflix. Yes, I'm all for that. Yes, watch Netflix. Whatever it is that you do for your self-care. I actually did a lot of binge watching. Do you know what I was watching on Netflix this week? Blacklist. Have any of you seen that show? Paige, you got to go upstairs. Okay. It's nighttime. Good night, sweetie. Oh, shoot. That's correct. Never mind. You don't have to go to bed, but you got to go upstairs. Yes. Haven't seen it. Okay. So, Blacklist is a show where he's like a fugitive. Blacklist is very good. He's a fugitive, and he helps the FBI find like the most crazy serial whatever people. But he also has secrets as well, and why he wants to work with a particular agent that he has chosen. Great show. So somebody mentioned he's so smooth. Yes. And me and my daughter, we actually binge watch The Office. Don't judge. That's our guilty pleasure. We actually have The Office game. Going to have to see that one. We have The Office game, and we could not remember that he was the manager on The Office or he was like the boss on The Office for a few. Another great one. Love the bonuses. And so now we're doing I keep switching back and forth, but somebody mentioned Netflix, what got me right off track, because Netflix was my jam this week. When I wasn't live streaming, I was Netflixing and chilling. That was my Netflix and chill. And Blacklist was what it was this week. And I also watched Looks Like Ocean, assistant to the regional manager. Okay, Dwight. All right. Dwight is an incredible character on The Office too. Dwight is pretty cool on there. All right, so let's get our blue. Look at this color. This is one of my most vibrant colors I have made in a bath bomb. Now, here is the thing. If you are somebody who makes your own bath bombs, that's beautiful. I need a blue one. You have got to make sure you are using cosmetic colorants. If you try to use food coloring or anything like that, you will dye somebody's tub. And if you can imagine a ceramic tub turning this color blue, you're going to have all kinds of issues. But this is absolutely, positively gorgeous. Why is it going to do that? It's like it wants to stick in the bottom. I'm going to put that right there. That's pretty with the powder coloring. Yes, you can use mica colorant. That's huge. Do we know what the new store name is? I will announce it February the 1st. Do people's skin too? It won't dye your skin per se, although there was a video that went viral. It was one of those families that do like weird stuff on Facebook for just for views, and it's their way of living. They had their kids make a bath bomb. That's pretty. I never seen. You got to check it out. But this is trying to stick on the inside, so we may not be able to keep. Let me try. I'm going to do one more, but I'm going to have to frost it differently if it doesn't just release the way it needs to. So that one on Facebook, what ended up happening was they used food coloring. And when they used that food coloring, they dyed their tub that color. It was a really dark purple or something, and they were like, well, how are we going to get it out? Well, number one, they used way too much coloring anyway. You only need a very small amount, especially if it's something that's going to be in a product that stays on your skin for a little while. In a bath bomb, it does stay on your skin because you're sitting in the tub. And then there's other ingredients that you need to use with colorant so that it'll actually disperse in the water. So there's a couple of things that you have to do when you're doing bath bombs. But if you're doing it at home and you're not doing color, you definitely don't need to worry about all of that. But these are always cosmetic colorants that I'm using that have been tested for the skin. All right, so let's try this one more time. If it sticks, I'm going to go to a straight round bath bomb for the blue. I would say you guys can see that blue is flawless, guys. I love that blue right there. It's like pretty awesome. Oh, you know what? I didn't tap. Maybe that's why it stuck the first time. If you have headphones on, my bad. Sorry. Should have warned you. That's like me talking to Alexa. Wow, I'm telling you, it's fabulous. And it smells so great. It's like awesome. It's so awesome. All right, there's that one. I mean, I really like it. I really do. I'm digging it. He is a 2-year-old boy. I'm missing it. Yeah, it wants to stick in here, so we're going to switch to a straight round one, which I think is fine. I don't need to pipe those. All right. So we're just going to switch that. And I wish you guys could smell my house. I have been asking Periscope for smell-o-vision for quite some time. 3 years to be exact. And they still haven't given it to me. I said, I'll take smell-o-scope. You don't have to call it smell-o-vision. I'll take smell-o-stream. But I thought smell-o-scope was nice. And they still have decided not to give it to it. Why citric acid? Because when that combines with the baking soda, that's what gives us the reaction in the water. If you've ever taken like a basic chemistry class and they had you do that kind of experiment, it's the same thing. That's when that combines and it touches the water, you're going to get that reaction, which is what people are looking for in the tub. And then that also gives you like a faux foam, but you also add additional ingredients when you're making the bath bombs in order to get that faux foam. I am addicted to this blue. I am really, really liking it. Because I was dancing. Dancing. Alright. Now, I do have some of that orange left. What do you guys think about blue and orange together? I'm going to swirl it. Just a little bit. See, and then we get that. What's everyone's favorite kind of soap? Yes, both are amazing. Yeah, I got a little bit. Don't you fall. I have a little bit of that orange left. So when I get down to like the 5th one of the blue, I'm going to do a mixture of the orange and blue together because I'm kind of seeing it peek together in this bowl. And I kind of like what it's doing. What are you doing? Tripping. I kind of like what it's doing, so I'm going to repeat it. That's cool. I think the mix of citric acid and baking soda also add oxygen to the water. It does. You are a chemistry student. If you look at their chemical properties, they will definitely create that oxygen. Oh, that's cool. Now, this isn't the same thing because I was thinking about an oxygen bar when I was in Vegas. So some of the mixture started clumping. So I got to stop running my mouth and actually get these in here. Because as slow as I'm going, there's no way we were going to, there was no way we were doing 4 dozen on this live stream. But I'm out of baking soda. So I'll be heading to the store getting 35 pounds of baking soda. Or they come in 13-pound bags. So I'll end up getting 5 of those bags. Somebody do the math. What's 5 times 13? Quick, quick. Who's quick with it? My grandkids would love that blue. Who's quick with the number? How many pounds is that? 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 1, 75. 5 times 1, 5, 65. 75. Is it 65 or 75? 13. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 1 is 5. 65. It's 65. I'm going to have 65 pounds of this stuff tomorrow. LOL. You guys are tricking me. Which one is it? I don't know now. I'm not so sure about my math skills at this point. 75? What's 5 times 3? 15. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 1 is 65. 13 times 5. Or did I say 6? I don't remember. Getting 5 bags of the 13-pound baking soda. That's what we're getting tomorrow. Can you use industrial baking soda? Yes. It's sodium bicarbonate. As long as it's sodium bicarbonate with no additional stuff in there, it's fine. It's all the same. I typically get Arm & Hammer because that's what they have at BJ's. Somebody told me to go to a chemical supply or a pool cleaning store. 13 times 5 is 65. So I couldn't do the math in my head. And then when I start seeing all those numbers come back, you start second guessing yourself. Like, am I completely wrong? Is this 100% off base or no? But yeah, it is 65. What's 15 times 3? Like, we ain't come here for no math test, Zakia. We're watching you make these bath bombs, and that's the end of it. I'm sorry. All right, we're getting down to it. Get down on it. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to mix it. Your first mind is your right mind. We do need music, but I feel like as soon as I turn the music on, that's when you guys start asking questions. Then I'm trying to sing and compete with all of that. When I do the last two, I'll turn it. What song would you like me to ask her to play tonight? Got a song? Like to hear it? Here it goes. What song shall take us out this evening? I'm curious. Alabama colors. Bama. It is. This would be great for like your favorite sports team. And they're big with their sports. Thanks, Miss Francis. Awake.
Okay, so I actually had my Alexa playing at this moment, so we have to mute that audio. We're going to actually see what the reaction looks like. I'm not sure about that. Look, Alexa's trying to talk again. Look at this. That is the leftover fairy dust, and as you can see, it turns a beautiful blue, and then it also has that orange from the speckles. So it actually turned out really, really well. And it smelled great, as you can see from my reaction. I'm going to bring it up a little bit closer so you can see the color of those bubbles. In 3, 2, 1. There they go. Cool.